Hi guys, these are my faves and fails from the month of January. These are things that, not that I bought in January necessarily, but things that I used in the month of January and discovered that I either love them or not so much. So if you want to see my faves and fails, then stick around. Welcome or welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Andi, and I'm really happy that you're here. Okay. So I don't have very many fails. I just have a couple fails, but I have quite a few faves. So we're going to start with makeup first. Something that I discovered in the month of January is the e.l.f. Halo Glow. I had put in a rather large order in December when they had the sales and I had points and things like that. So e.l.f. Halo Glow. This is supposedly a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter, I think is what it's called. And I've never used that, so I don't know. But this is amazing. This can be worn under makeup. It can be worn by itself. It just gives you a beautiful glow to your skin. It does not show my texture. It doesn't feel greasy. It's just an amazing product. I understand why it was sold out. When I first went to go buy it, it was sold out of Ulta. It was sold off out of the website. Yes. So I got an email saying that it was back in stock. I snatched it up. Highly recommend that. Okay, and then the next thing is also an e.l.f. product. I did not buy it in that haul though. I bought it at Ulta, and I have shown it before. But it is the Luminous Putty Blush. I've really been using that a lot this month. And this is what she looks like. So this is definitely luminous. It's not over the top, but it does have a beautiful sheen to it. I'm blending it out for you so you can see. It is so pretty. Has a little bit of a sheen to it. Beautiful. Beautiful on the skin. I love it. And speaking of cream blushes, you guys, a minute, I gotta wipe my hand off, is the Natasha Denona Cheek Duo. I have been getting a little bit more familiar with cream blushes. This is what she looks like. And beautiful. Beautiful. And again, it's a little bit more peachy than pink, but it is so pretty. It gives such a pretty, this is the highlight that goes with it. Just gives a really nice flush to the cheek. And that highlighter is beautiful. It's beautiful. So that's it for makeup. I do have one kind of makeup thing. I don't know when I got this. I don't know if I got it when I got Ipsy, the regular Ipsy bag, which has been forever ago, or Birchbox, which has been forever ago, or if I got it in friend mail. I know I've had a couple people send me friend mail with minis in it, but this is the First Aid Beauty Pores Be Gone Matte Primer. I pulled this out of my stash just for funsies. I wanted to try it after being in there forever. You guys, I scraped it clean. This is awesome. Now, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to tell you this. It's discontinued. But I have to show you my favorites. And this has been one of my favorites of the month. It's discontinued, guys. Why do they do that? There is a makeup primer on First Aid Beauty's website. They had 50% off of certain products recently, and I jumped on there. And it's some kind of souffle something. It's not the same. So I actually just found a person on Poshmark that gets a ton. You can tell she gets a ton of subscription boxes. And she does, like the minis, she'll do like 5 for $15. And for me, it's totally worth it. Because if I was going to buy it from Ipsy, it'd be like the $3 or whatever. But I would pay full price for this. If they had this full size on the site, I would pay full price for it. It was that good. I felt like my makeup laid so nicely over the top of it. Yes, I loved it. Freaking loved it. And I'm really sad. I'm really freaking sad that they don't have it anymore. Okay, you guys. Next up might surprise you. If you've been here for a while, you know that I'm not a scent person. I have what I call my signature scents. I have a summer scent, I have a winter scent. My summer scent is the Carolina Herrera Good Girl. This is the small one. I actually bought the big one last summer. My winter scent is the Christian Dior Hypnotic Poison. This is my favorite perfume ever, but this is a perfume that I only wear in the winter. This is not for my faves. I'm just telling you guys. Anthony got it for me for Christmas. So I did cancel Scentbox because that's the only reason I got Scentbox, and then they took it off the site. So then I've just been playing around with it, and really, I don't like scents, you guys. I don't like scents. So getting back to the reason for the video, one of the things that I really don't care for are the Bath & Body Works body sprays. I don't care for them. A lot of them are too sweet for me, or floral, or whatever. They give me a headache. I was at Bath & Body Works in December getting things for Bailey. Actually, I'd put in an order to pick up, and I picked it up, and they had their buy 3, get 3 free. Bailey loves Bath & Body Works bath gels, or shower gels, or whatever, their body lotions, their body sprays. She loves Bath & Body Works. So I went in there, I was like, buy 3, get 3 free. Of course, I have to get more stuff. I did buy a bunch of their hand soaps, because I do like those. But while I was in there, I was sniffing around, and I found this. This is called Magic in the Air. And I don't remember. Fine Fragrance Mist. I'm looking. Okay, so it says fragrant notes are almond flower, sparkling persimmon, white iris, whipped vanilla, bourbon, and fluffy sandalwood. I didn't know there was such thing as fluffy sandalwood, but anyway, to me it smells clean and kind of sexy. I like sexy scents, you guys. That's why I love this. This is sexy. Sexy scent. Sexy. This is a sexy scent. It's very sexy. I like it. But it smells really good. I don't know if they still have it. Because you know how they bring things and take them away or whatever per the season. But it's called Magic in the Air. And I also bought the body butter for it. Did I buy the body butter? Or did I just buy the moisturizer? I bought the moisturizer in the tube, not the one in the bottle. Not the lotion. The one in the tube. Okay. So that's surprising even to me that I really liked it. But I do. And I haven't used it much. I mean, you can tell it's still at the top. But I do like it. I don't wear fragrance to work at all. But if Anthony and I are going out to eat, but not like date night out to eat, or we're like going to Sam's or something, and I just want to spritz something, I use that. And it'll be great in the summer too. And I'm really weird about summer scents and winter scents, but I think I will be able to use that all year round. Now, this I got a while back, but I hadn't used it because I had so many more hair oils to go through. This is called Wellphoria. CBD 50 ppm plus hemp seed oil. It's a hair and scalp oil. I don't use it as a scalp oil. I use it on my hair. Like when I'm done blow drying my hair or diffusing my hair, it has a little bit of a crunch to it, a little bit of a cast to it. And then I put hair oil on my hands and then scrunch it out. And then when I refresh my hair, like I take it out of my thing and my bonnet and all of that, and I refresh it with hair oil. It's not too heavy. And you guys, the smell. It doesn't smell like CBD at all. I hate that smell. It smells like, do you remember like 90s Aveda? Like the Aveda products in the 90s? How they had that botanical, not the cherry bark, but like, it just smells like, it smells like relaxation is what it smells like. Anyway, that's what this smells like. And I got this at my supply house where I get my hair products. But I'm going to see if they have an actual website, and I will link this in the description box below. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they have a website. I bought it at Cosmoprof, but which you need a license to get in. but I will continue to buy this as long as they have it. I had a sample of it. It's amazing. I love it. And I just bought it on a whim. I did. Okay, the next things kind of go together. I have talked about me losing my hair recently. And it's been, I was honestly about ready to cut all my hair off. And that was hurting my heart because I do love my hair. I do. And I didn't know what I was going to do. My hair was falling out. The texture was weird. And I know that it has to do with COVID because I've read endless articles about women months after COVID losing their hair changing texture and all of that. My hair went from a medium density and kind of normal texture to thin and fine. And it's been terrible. So, a couple of things have helped me. This is called it's called Boldplex Bond Restore Treatment. I do have a link to this in the description box below. It's on Amazon. I got it on Amazon. I was watching a creator called, you guys, I can't remember her name. I'll have it over here. I'll have it here. I had just discovered her, but she's she's a bigger YouTuber. And I immediately went to her hair tutorial or hair videos because she has beautiful red curly hair goals. And this is one of the things she talked about a year ago, I think. Anyway, it's comparable to Olaplex. It is cheaper than Olaplex. It's still a little pricey. It's $25, I think. But you guys, there's a ton of it in there. I've used it 3 times. My hair is completely different. After the first time I used it, my curl pattern came right back. It is just a bonding treatment. You shampoo your hair, you put this in. I put a plastic bag over my head, a plastic shower cap, and I leave it on for 35 to 45 minutes. But if your hair is very damaged, you can sleep in it. And then when you take it out, you shampoo it out and then condition normally. Life-changing. I was about to cut my hair off, you guys. I was about to cut my hair completely off. And my hair is color treated and it has had highlights, but my hair is not damaged. But this was a godsend. It really was. I hope I never have to go without it. And another product I've been using, and this is Rosemary Mint Scalp, and I told you guys about this in my Amazon haul. This is a scalp oil, and what I do is I take the dropper. I'm not going to pull the dropper. So I take the dropper and have it full, and I just part my hair and go down, and then I take my hands and I manipulate my scalp really good, and I sleep in it. I do this the night before I'm going to shampoo, when I'm going to shampoo the next day. I can tell such a difference. I have new hair growth coming in. And I also take a scalp scrubber and massage my head, even when it's dry. Make sure it is not the kind with the rubber, because that will break your hair off. Okay, I just went on a whole tangent that I didn't mean to go on. Sorry, guys, sorry. But I really wanted to show you guys this. Favorite. Okay, so a couple of other things that are my favorites for January that are not beauty related are a couple of shows. I've been watching shows. I never watch shows. I don't really watch shows, but I've been watching 1923, which is so good. And it follows the Dutton family, Yellowstone, that's on Paramount. This is also on Paramount. It went back to 1883, and that had Faith Hill and Tim McGraw in it. So good. It was a miniseries, it was just one season, right? And then now it's 1923. So it's 30 years later, and it's Harrison Ford and Helen Mirren. So good. I think we're only a few episodes in, and then it doesn't come back until February. So I'll be really looking forward to that. And we've been watching The Mayor of Kingstown. Also on Paramount. It is Jeremy Renner. And if you don't know who that is, if you saw him, you would be like, oh yeah, I know who that guy is. It's so good. Anthony and I binged the first season. We started watching it at 10 o'clock at night. Okay, so I'm up all night anyway. I work nights. So on the weekends, I'm still up all night because I don't want to mess up my sleep schedule. We started watching it at 10 o'clock at night and ended at 8 o'clock the next morning, which is the normal time I usually go to bed. So yes, we binged, I think it was 10 episodes maybe. We did take a couple breaks, like break to eat and do a couple other things. But yes, we binged it. It was so good. Now, if you, it's not for the faint of heart. There's a lot of cursing. There's a lot of violence. There's some nudity in it. So just so you know. Okay, so those are all my favorites. I only have 3 fails. They're pretty big fails. The first one is, it was only a blister pack. It is the Huda Beauty Water Jelly. I got this. This was a sample. I got it with, I think I got it with the Empowered palette, but I hadn't used it. And it was just water. It says it's a hydrating primer, instant dewiness, smooth finish, activated water, or activated makeup grip. None of that. None of that. It poured out into my hand, which is this little blister pack. It was just like water. It just felt like you were rubbing water on your face. It was weird. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I was like, man, if I would buy a whole thing, now it could have been old. I don't know. If I would have bought a whole thing, I would have been really mad. Really mad. The next thing that was a huge fail, is this Frank Body anti-makeup cleansing oil. I used this one time. You can hear it's full. I didn't mind it how it went on. It's a little bit more of a drier oil. It's not real, like right now I'm using the First Aid Beauty cleansing oil that I got in my Busy Beauty box, and I really like it. I do take my eye makeup off with micellar water first. But this smells like rancid vegetable oil. You know how, like, you have a bottle of vegetable oil in your pantry or in your cabinet or whatever, and you haven't used it for a really long time, and you're like, oh, I gotta bake a cake for so-and-so's birthday. And you get it out and you open it, and that smell, that's rancid vegetable oil smell, that's what this smells like. I couldn't, you guys, I couldn't. Because gross. Freaking gross. Okay, the last thing is a hair product, and it is the TGIN, and it is Curl Balm Moisturizing Styling Gel. It says, this is what it says. Soft hold styling gel that gives curl definition without the crunch. Lies. Lies. It is super thick. You can see. Can you see? It's super thick. I like more of a glaze, more of a thinner gel. This, first of all, is really hard to pump out. Like, it's super thick. Super duper thick. And I don't like that. But it made my hair feel coated. It made it feel gross. Like wash day, put it in, had to go shampoo my hair. Yes. Okay, so it wasn't super expensive, and I believe I got it on sale at Ulta. Now, I use this. I've been using this foam. Love it. Love it. I got this from Laura, Bargain Hunter, in front mail. But it's really bad. Like, it's so thick. It's so freaking thick. So, even though it wasn't very expensive, I didn't want to waste it. I didn't want to throw it away. I was going to pass it on. I really didn't know anybody with, like, maybe with coarse curly hair. But what I'm doing is I put a little bit in my hand. And then I put a little bit of hair oil in my hand. And I mix them together, and it thins it out, and it's been fine. It's been fine. So it's going to take a while to use it up, but I am going to use it up because I don't want to just throw it away. Because I did spend money on it. It wasn't a whole lot, but I did spend money on it. So those are my faves and fails for January. Let me know in the comments below if you've tried any of these things, if you love them, if you don't like them, if maybe some of my favorites would be some of your fails and vice versa. We're all different, you guys. That's why there's so many different products. We're all different. And what works for me may not work for you and vice versa. So let me know in the comments below what you think. I really appreciate you guys being here. Thanks for joining me. Until our next adventure, everyone have a great day, and we'll see you later.